Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go into these two boxes. I received my May boxycharm box and I am super excited to go into the Dose of Color box. Purchased a few items from their website. And to get this started, I'm gonna go in with my primers, go in with the NYX primer mist and also the professional primer. Now, as you can see, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go into Dose of Color Meteor Hue foundation, and I got it in the color light medium 118. Now, the bottle is a frosted glass bottle. It does have a pump. It's a 1.0 fluid ounce. This is vegan free, cruelty free, talc free, paraben and oil free, and also fragrance free. That it's a lightweight medium to full coverage foundation, delivers a blurring effect which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfections. So we'll see how that looks today. I will dot it all over my face, and then I'm gonna go in with my flat top kabuki foundation brush. Now, as you can see, it is kind of light to medium coverage. I don't think it's a full coverage unless you add another pump. I also noticed that it has sort of a glow. It's not fully matte, which I kind of like that. I like a combination of glowy and matte foundations, but as you can see, I want a little bit more coverage. As you can tell from my face, I do have sunspots, and I like to kind of cover that most of the time with my foundation. I do go in with a beauty blender, and I do gotta say the beauty blender kind of blended it out just a tad bit better than the actual brush. Just keep that in mind. Going into my boxycharm box, they actually sent out the Tristique Conceal Cover and Correct Crayon. It's in the shade Biscuit. It has double-sided. One side has the concealer and the other side has a blending sponge. We're gonna go ahead and start placing that underneath the eyes and on the eyelid. I'm gonna use it exactly how I would use a concealer, and then go in with my beauty blender to blend it out. It's not full coverage, but it does conceal the darkness around my eyes, so that's pretty nice. I actually like the color, but this concealer is more for a day when you just want to have a no makeup day. This concealer is perfect for that, but definitely not for a full coverage day. Now, I tried to use the sponge, but it wasn't working for me. It was too hard, it was not soft, so I went ahead and blended out with my beauty blender. Now, I want a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes, so I did go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light, number 18, and I just dotted a little bit underneath the eyes in all the areas where I would highlight, so that would be down the nose, the cupid's bow, the chin, and the forehead. To set the concealer, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. HD powder in translucent underneath the eyes, and also I will use to set my face. To bronze the face, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Bronze Please with the Moda Crown face brush. I want a little bit of a glow, so I do go in with the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Sun-Kissed. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Show Me Your Cheek blush in the shade Soft Pink. Go ahead and place that on the apples of your cheeks, and I will be dragging it towards the cheekbone area. I do like a flush of color on my nose, so I will put a little bit. We're gonna go into the Studio Makeup eyeshadow palette. This also came in the boxycharm box. Now the shades are more neutral, cool tone colors. It's a pretty palette. I wouldn't say it's grand, but it will do the work for an easy, you know, everyday makeup look. First shade I'm gonna go into is this. It's a light cream color. It's called Lace, and I'm gonna place that all over my lids to prep for all the eyeshadows. The next shade is called Bear, and I'm going to take this shade and place it on the transition or crease area of my eyes. I will be taking this shade all the way up to my eyebrows. Now, I thought this shade was a little lighter. It looks lighter in the pan, but once you place it on the lids, it is a little darker, so just keep that in mind. Now, as I mentioned, this color is a little dark, so I do go in with another shade. This shade is called Blush, and I'm going to take a fluffier blending brush and go ahead and diffuse and blend out that darker shade. Now I'm taking this shade, it's called Fate, and it's more of a chocolatey brown color. That is going to be placed on the outer corner of the eye towards the crease, and only going a quarter in. Go ahead and place the color and then blend it out into the crease area. And as you'll see, I do drag this color towards my eyebrow to give it a more lifted effect. Take this color underneath my eyes as well and drag it on the waterline. In between, go ahead and take a fluffier brush and blend those edges out. To blend underneath the eyes, I'm going to take that same shade that's called Blush and just lightly blend underneath the eyes. Now this palette only has 2 shimmer shades, and I was in between which one I wanted to use. Here are some swatches. This first shade is called Gilded, and it's more of a champagne-y color. And this second shade is called Flaxen, and it has more of a rosy toned color. Both of them are very pretty shimmer shades. I am going to go into the Gilded shimmer shade, and once I place this on my eyes, you can see it is very pigmented. As you know, I do go in with my finger, so I do place that all over the lid, drag the color, and then I'm also patting it down. It does have a lot of fallout, so just keep that in mind as well. Now, just to intensify the outer corner of the eye and blend that shimmer shade, I am going back with that chocolate color, which is called Fate, and just placing it and blending it with the shimmer shade. Now I wanted to see how this shimmer shade worked out with a flat brush. I also go in and I wet it just to see if it intensifies the pigmentation a little bit better. My steps on how to place shimmer shades: I always start with my finger, then I do the dry brush, and I end up with the wet brush to intensify the pigmentation a little more on the eyeshadow. For the inner corner of the eye, I'm going to take this shade, which is called Sheen. I'm going to take my Luxie round mini brush and place that on the inner corners of my eyes. For my waterline, I'm going to go in with the NYX Wonder pencil in the shade Nude. For mascara, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex. You can go ahead and coat the top and bottom of your lashes. To highlight, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Maraisi highlighter. I'm going to place that on the cheekbone area, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, and also above my eyebrows. And as you all know, I'm going to go in with my setting mist and my beauty blender to set all those areas in my face. And as you know, I also go in with the Morphe setting refresh mist to finalize the setting process. Now, I did receive lashes in my boxycharm box. These lashes are from Baddington Beauty, and it's the Harlow 3D Silk Lashes, and it does come with a mini lash glue. The lashes were a little big, so I do adjust them to fit my eyes. So I cut the inner and outer corner of the lash. Now, you guys all know I am not a lash girl, but for the sake of the video and receiving it on my boxycharm box, I wanted to try it out for you guys on camera just to see how they would look on the face. I suck at putting on lashes, so please forgive me if I'm out of frame. I do go in with a black liner coat pencil to tightline the waterline of my eyes, just to conceal a little of the lash band. Also, in the Dose of Color box, the items that I purchased, it is a mini lip gloss set. Now, I will be doing some swatches, and I will be placing them on my hand and also on my lips so that you can see what they would look like. The first shade is called Angel, and it's a pale blush color. This is a very pretty nude shade. You can pair it up with a lip liner to darken it up. I always buy the mini versions to test them out. The next lip gloss is called Photo Op, and it's a more of a peachy beige color. Here's a swatch on my hand and also on the lips. It's a little bit darker than the last one. Next shade is called Dress Up, and this one is more of a peachy pink color. Sorry for the discombobulated swatch on that one, but here is that shade. It's as I mentioned, more of a peachy pink, very pretty shade. If you pair it up with a darker lip liner, maybe stripped down from MAC, this will look beautiful. The last shade is called Nadi, and this is the darkest of all 4 of them. And this one is more of rose brown shade. This is actually one of my favorites out of the 3, and it matches perfectly with my look today, my makeup look today. So here is Nadi. And that, guys, completes this video. I hope you enjoyed me using all the new products from my boxycharm and also new products that I purchased. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. And also, I have added my Instagram name, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.